What is it? Friday, September 16th, 3 p.m. Kind of hot out there in the sun, so I thought I'd chill out with a beer for a moment, take a break. Let's take a look at pollivare and his recent campaign promises. Make Canada energy self-sufficient. Now, there's a lot of positives to that, but there's one big negative that's going to hold him back. But let's start by skimming over a couple of the positives. Being energy self-sufficient. Yeah, we have, what is it, the third or fourth largest petroleum reserves in the world? Now, one really good reason to be energy self-sufficient would be to be energy self-sufficient, not be dependent upon someone else and the political vagaries of the world. You look what's going on in Europe, Germany, Poland. In Germany, the people are out cutting down trees to make firewood so they don't freeze to death over the winter. And in Poland, they're lining up at coal mines hoping to get a trunk load so they don't freeze to death over the winter. Most of the European countries, in fact, I believe pretty near all of them, are at the mercy as well of the Putin's stranglehold on the pipelines, natural gas. In the UK, well, they're in trouble for the winter. Their energy bills, including electricity, have already gone up threefold and are headed up fourfold. Yeah, like the common bear can afford that. So that's a pretty good reason to be energy self-sufficient. And golly gee, we could sell some. Look at those, all the OPEC countries. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iran. What would they have except sand? But they got lots of money. Oh, because they sell oil. By golly, what a concept. Look at Dubai. Everybody gets a check for $1 million. Even the police drive supercars. Dubai. A tiny little place. What do they got? Sand and some salt water. Oh, and they sell oil. Pretty good idea. Keep the money in Canada. Keep the tax money in Canada. Create jobs in Canada. Maybe produce stuff instead of running the printing presses and deflating our money like Justin does. Now, on the downside, oh, this is a biggie. This is a biggie. This is what's holding us back, you see. The Trudeau family money, well, that goes back to Pierre Elliott Trudeau, Justin's paper father, or whatever you think of that. Anyways, that's where the Trudeau family money comes from. It has something to do with some of the refineries in Quebec and maybe the East Coast, and the Saudi oil being shipped into said refineries. So that's a pretty big negative. Yeah, that kind of, I mean, it's better the Trudeau family money has that, or family has that money, than the rest of us working Canadians. Well, I guess that's a matter of perspective. And then, of course, you know, it's infinitely debatable. Depends whether you're left or right, I suppose. All those tankers that burn petroleum products to bring that fuel from halfway across the world, all that petroleum, maybe if they weren't running, we wouldn't be so worried about cow farts. Yeah, okay. Well, join me again as I talk some more about some of Pierre Pollivare's campaign promises. Oh, and if you're following my videos on TikTok, please subscribe to Common Sense Carl on YouTube. It's really a grievous thing to load these things onto TikTok. I guess that's my own tech lack of savvy, but just thought I'd mention that. So, yeah, join me again as we talk some more about Pierre Pollivare.